If you're a choreographer or own a dance studio, listen up. What I'm about to share could transform the way you run your business. If you're a dance student or someone who casually takes classes in any style outside of ballet, feel free to pass this along to your teachers or studio. No long intros, I'm diving straight in, let's go. So, a few days ago while scrolling through Instagram, I came across Devante Latorre's incredible Justin Timberlake choreography, which looked amazing. In the caption, he had written in all caps, "Tutorial is available for purchase now, DM me for more details." I personally have never seen a choreographer do this on any social platform. I was intrigued by the marketing funnel he was running and I wanted that amazing choreography, so I purchased it. After going through his sales funnel, that was manual and probably painful, my immediate thought was, this could be streamlined. And I know exactly how they could do it, but I'll get to that in a moment. After developing a plan to streamline the sales funnel, I reached out to local choreographers to test the idea. While reviewing their Instagram profiles, I noticed areas for improvement and watched their final performance videos, which also had room for development. This sparked the idea in my head that I pitched to a dance teacher. If you send me the dance choreography to the next class 48 hours in advance, I can be your teacher's assistant and dance with you in the final performance to make you and the choreo look cool and sexy. She respectfully declined as she already had a teacher's assistant. All good. I was telling this to a friend and she said, "I'd want that too though. As a beginner going into a dance studio for the first time, I don't want to embarrass myself. I'd love to have the choreography beforehand so I at least have an idea of what to do and what's expected of me." Light bulb. So watching Devante sell his choreography sparked an idea in my head that I believe can fix the first time customer experience problem that dance teachers and dance studios face. And when I say first time customer experience, I'm talking about first time attendees at a dance class. It doesn't matter their age or prior experience, these are beginners stepping into an unfamiliar environment. Fun fact, dance studios and dance teachers often face a high drop-off rate. One example I found showed only 5 out of 100 first-time students will become regular dancers after a year, which is a 95% dropout rate. There are some issues with some teachers sometimes, but let's focus on the student. First-time dance students feel overwhelmed, lose confidence because they're not picking up the choreography fast enough or at all. They feel like they're embarrassing themselves. They're confused about what the class would involve. It goes beyond their physical capabilities. They feel anxiety about performing in front of others. And they don't know if the price will be worth it. I've been there. I've experienced all of these feelings many times. I've had dance teachers pull me to the side mid-class and have a talk with me because they see the frustration and confidence melt from my face. Yeah, no poker face. Because they can see that I'm beating myself up because I'm not picking up the choreography fast enough or at all compared to my peers. And when it came time to perform in small groups, I dreaded it. At this point, I'm so frustrated and my confidence is so far in the gutter that I simply won't go back, no matter how dope I think the teacher and their choreography is. This churn in student attendance is considered normal in the dance community because they say you just have to keep coming back and endure it. It'll get better, you'll see. But it doesn't happen that way. This is a huge friction point that can be remedied. So, what if we can bypass the embarrassment and confidence-killing moments before this first-time student steps into the classroom? You can do that by providing a cheat code. The cheat code is exactly as I tried to do to become a teacher's assistant, and as my friend pointed out, she would want if she was to ever attend a dance class for the first time. You offer your students, especially your first-time students, the ability to purchase a class 48 hours in advance. With this, they can practice at home, get familiar with the moves, and walk into class with a basic understanding of what's expected. Think about it. Most beginners pay for one class to test the waters to see if this is for them or not. After that one, maybe two classes, if they're not connecting with their peers, teacher, or choreography, that's it. they're done, never to return again. And they'll label that as a bad experience, not only to themselves, but to others within their circle. Okay, now imagine this. The person goes to sign up for the class and they receive an offer to get the choreo 48 hours in advance to practice at home. They say, hell yeah, and they make the purchase. The first day they get the choreo, they practice it doing their best for 30 minutes to an hour. They stop and let it marinate overnight. The next day, same thing, but the choreo is easier than it was the day before. Nice, they're getting it. Let it marinate overnight again. The third day, they show up in class, will probably take the back row because that's how beginners roll, and they refine it in real time in class. They're asking the teacher questions for clarification. They're starting to add their own flair to it, and they're in a comfortable headspace when it comes time to perform it in small groups. It's not gonna be perfect. Hell, it might barely qualify as decent. But guess what? It beats tripping over your own 2 feet in the middle of the damn routine. So, they finish a class with their confidence intact and a new sense of feeling capable. It may not be a confidence boost, but at least a confidence stabilizer. It didn't waver too far away from the baseline. And seeing that this is a regular deal the teacher or studio offers to all levels of dancers, they either sign up for another class or take advantage of your monthly or annual packages. And if you're thinking, well, what if they make the purchase, come to class, and it's obvious that they don't know the routine? Well, that's on them then. You gave them the cheat code 48 hours in advance via the email they provided you. So you know it hit their inbox, and you track all your emails and know if they are opened or not. Their ball is now in their court on what they're going to do or not do with this information. They can take advantage of it or not. A beginner student learning choreography and doing pretty well, if not good, for their first few classes. The teacher or dance studio gets paid whether they decide to come to the in-person class or not. The retention rate of new students increases, hopefully exponentially. One question I received from a choreographer: won't they rely on the cheat code forever? And my answer to that is doubtful, because over time they'll level up. Your beginner is getting the choreography 2 days in advance to the in-person dance class. They are going to be practicing 3 times a week, learning that one dance, twice by themselves and once in person with the teacher. If they do this regularly, yes, now it takes them 3 days to get comfortable with the choreography, but then one day it'll take them 2 days, then a day and a half, then a day, then half a day. Then they've bypassed the cheat codes altogether and are learning and performing everything beautifully in real time in class with everyone else. They're not a cheat coder or CC anymore. They've grown and are now in a new class, intermediate to advanced. You simply had to get them over that beginner's hump. Another question from a choreographer was, I'm afraid they're not going to come to class after they purchase the choreography. One of 2 things, or actually both, can happen. One, they don't come to class, but they make a split screen video of themselves performing the choreography to their audience and they tag you in it. That's user-generated content and exposure to a new audience. Hooray for you. 2, they'll come to the in-person class because you offer something they crave. And that's community. We all know that there is a completely different energy from watching a dance class virtually or online than attending one in person. For example, I love me some Steezy, which is the best online dance platform to learn from heavy hitter choreographers like Jonathan Sison, Alexander Chung, and David Lee. However, dancers don't want to dance alone. They want that camaraderie. They want that connection. They want to be amongst their peers who dance just as hard as them. Dancing with others is just more fun. Remember when I said this sales funnel could be streamlined? You pretty much need one tool for this, and that's Stan's auto DM function for your Instagram. In my opinion, Stan is a replacement to your link in bio. The way I'd use it for this sales funnel: 1, copy what Devante did regarding the post. He had 2 slides. One was the all-out dance performance video, and the second was a text post of white text on a black background stating that the choreography was up for sale. In that second slide, add the CTA or call to action, comment Timberlake in the comments to make the purchase. And you add that same text in the captions. Next, your audience does as directed. It triggers the automation you set up in Stan, and it runs on autopilot, leading them through the sales funnel in seconds with you being completely hands off. If you sell your choreography for $15 and that person decides to come to your in-person class that's regularly $20, have them pay the last $5 when they attend. But this is 100% optional. This is dealer's choice on how much you want to charge. One reason I like Stan so much is because of the user-friendly templates they provide. They look slick, they're easy to tweak so it looks like you, and it's simple to separate your offers and present them in a way that's easily digestible to your audience at a glance. They have other services available as well. Look at their website to decide what you do and do not need for your dance business. And I'll make sure to link my affiliate code down below. The cost is $29 per month, but they offer a free trial before you sign up for their monthly or yearly plan. And that's it. The automated flow to sell your choreography really is that simple. And I know this question is going to come up, so let me address it now. You may be thinking to yourself, you expect me to come up with choreography 48 hours in advance? Honey, I'm coming up with the choreography on the train ride to class. I don't got time for that. Okay, then teach your choreography in class as you normally would, and then it'll be one and done. Meaning those who learn it, and those who aren't there to learn it on your terms, it's their loss. Once the class is over, on to the next class. So after everything I just explained to you, do you see how you're leaving money on the table by sticking to this mindset? I hope so. If you're still here, it means you care about your students, your craft, and let's be real, your wallet. This cheat code isn't just about giving beginners a fighting chance. It's about transforming your dance classes into an unforgettable experience, creating a community that keeps them coming back, and streamlining your business in a way that works for you. So here's what I want you to do next. 1, hit the like button if this video sparked any ideas. 2, comment below. What do you think about this cheat code? Game changer or not your style? I am very open to talking about it. And 3, subscribe. I honestly want to say that this is one of my content pillars, but not really. I'm a digital marketing manager and visual pop artist that happens to be on their adult dance journey again. So if you're into more of that stuff, please think about subscribing. And don't forget to check out the link in the description for that Stan free trial and my affiliate code. If you're ready to automate your sales flow and simplify at least one part of your business, that's where to start. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, and showing up for your students in all the ways that matter, choreographers. All right, Super Squirrels, keep dancing, keep innovating, and keep building something amazing. And I'll see you in the next video.